Okay, money. Here we're set up. Uh, Something that coach needed to do. So we're here. We have Caleb versus Christopher, and we have Abam versus Chris, Warren versus Nicholas, Arham versus Oliver. Oh my goodness, a
Please.
lot. Let's see Caleb right away.
What's going on with my headphones? I might be in trouble because my headphones are not charged. So,
I see. Let me see. I think that I think white is okay. I mean, he's up a pawn. It might be opposite color bishops, but everything is fine. Let's see how we are doing it.
uh-oh, my laptop got here early.
Hey, Julian is on the house right away. Hello, Julian. So, guys, this is
The guys were Spanish. You had gloves and masks and everything.
very good. Let's go now for another game. Actually, we have today. Yeah. So we have 6 players. Wait, how many players we have in this section? So 26 and 23 players. Okay, so we're doing this one and Miro or her. Okay, let's see Matthews. PS41 versus Nate. PS41. See, interesting game. So far this seems okay.
Which game you have on?
I have Nathan PS41. Like literally I'm playing a little bit.
So you have Nathan versus Mathis. All right, so it looks like Black has advantage, no?
Yeah, that's what I see. On the
maybe
game.
Black can throw his H pawn up a little bit.
Give me like H5 and
H5, try to get H4 in.
I mean, I'm up a pawn. I'm in no hurry. Yeah.
No, because we have to open G files. So I'm like, if we can like completely open it up, I think it would be very problematic for white.
I just think like yeah. I mean like
also something like King H7, Rook G8.
Mm-hmm. I mean, white has some few quick planning. Like what I thought it was possible to play was actually to play like Rook D8 and then C5. You know, C5 D4. I thought that way because this Rook F1, then I can just play like Rook F5, and I might start thinking about getting some counterplay on the F file. But I mean, like, I just think, yeah, Black is just better. Yes, just needs to play a little bit by bit, little.
All right. I don't know. I don't like King G7. I don't like this move.
You don't?
Oh, maybe. Wait, did you say what you thought his idea was or no?
No, I thought I could play like my plan was maybe Rook D8 with the idea of playing C5, coach.
I think he's going for Rook H8
and then H5
and then H5. Yes.
But then I will play. I just double my rooks on the F file, and then you're gonna have to be watching. Maybe I'll get a little bit of counter play.
But what if he just goes like F6? I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out Black's plan because it's boring when you're playing chess.
And then if you play, the problem is that if you play F6, then I'm gonna switch my I mean, like this way. Let's see another game. I mean, this is very interesting and sharp game. I really liked it. It will get up. Let's see our friend Warren. Warren's facing Nicholas, and what could I say? This is 3-6 versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Extra pawn for black. But it's like this guy says bishops are ball of billiard. So now the bishop on b1, it's not like really hitting anything. Maybe I can play b3, rook c1, and put some pressure on the c6 pawn. And maybe even if black is up a pawn, still a lot of game to go on, because I could just play b3, rook c5, rook a5, try to. Oh yeah, but this one you have to be careful because it's knight c5 at some point. Yeah, I mean rook c5 would have been, and then you always swing between putting pressure to the a to the c pawn. So yeah, I think white is okay. He has to improve his knight, of course. Play the pawn on f3, maybe knight f1, knight d2. Those are probably some ideas on it.
Also, Warren's about a couple hundred points lower rated than Nicholas, so he's fighting. Well, I like.
Yeah.
How about rook c5 here? I like rook c5.
Yeah, rook c5 for sure. That's what I was meaning. We can just put the rook in c5, and I'm not letting you push none of those two pawns, right? And they're like a little bit weak. So
now my next idea would be to improve the knight on g3. The knight on g3 is terrible. We got to go knight e2. Knight e2. How about this? Put the rook on a5 eventually, right? Knight e2, knight c3, knight a4 ideas. Try to get to c5. There might be a quicker way. Knight e2, knight f4.
Winning a tempo. Oh, I don't like this move.
No, me either. No, I like knight e2, knight f4, tempo on the bishop. Now the bishop has
this guy Nicholas. He's playing good chess. Look at that. He's just making his reaction towards. Oh.
No, Nicholas is a strong. He's a strong chess player. He's pretty good. Let me look up his rating right now, really quick.
Yeah, he's literally making his.
If I'm not mistaken, Nicholas Bear's like 1700.
Oh, blunder. Game over, coach. Bishop d3. He blundered the rook on d3. I thought that he may want to play, I don't know, maybe rook e3 or something, and then he just.
Yeah, Warren.
Or rook c3. Maybe, I don't know.
See, this is a good learning lesson on what white should have done.
On the position, like an outpost, backward pawn type of position, right?
Yeah, I was right. Nicholas Bear is rated 1706 USCF right now.
Yeah, he's a strong player. I can tell right away. He just reacted quickly, hold up a little bit and went e5 and go for the counter play.
Yeah, he's at his peak.
Yeah.
So he just cracked 1700 at quads February.
Quads is the place. Oh, we have Bavia versus Julian. Let me see Julian Liu. Our friend Julian, how is he doing during this game? He's definitely losing this one. Julian took down materials, so yeah. There's a problem. Let me see. Did he play a French? A Frenchman, Julian.
Frenchman.
The French connection. He always plays the French. Although he's Asian. Okay. Coach, back to this sharp game.
Which one?
Nathan and Matthews, the one with the, those rook extra pawn, but very sharp position for both sides.
I'm heading back right now. Okay, so it looks like white has built the initiative on the F file, like you said. The knight on E4 is an absolute monster. How can white get rid of that knight? Maybe knight f6 check right now. Just get rid of it.
Yeah.
Knight f6 check, and now pressure's on the rook on g6. I think knight f6, knight takes f6, and then rook takes f6, and then black's gonna have to do like king g7 or something.
Yeah.
How's the weather over there? The palm trees are moving. Is it windy?
Oh, it's nice and warm, coach.
You're in your
Beautiful
lounge?
water.
I don't know. It looks like you have a dark shirt on. Maybe long sleeve. What's going on?
No, it's a little bit windy only.
Yo, the 59 boys are in the house.
We're here.
You know who that is? I call them the Bash Brothers.
Let's see.
The Bash Brothers.
Oh, there they are. 59 boys in the house. Yes.
Darren and Julian.
Very good, guys. Guys, I have a little bit of a question because I love Darren is always like remembering and Julian. So
those are
out there to anyone who wants to find out. What's the shortest probably game that Gary Kasparov has lost? Maybe that was I tell you what, not that maybe it's the shortest because I'm pretty sure maybe when he was a kid, he probably lost, But there's actually what I tell you what. There's a 1997 match, I think it was. Yes, if I'm not mistaken. He lost a game within maybe basically making one of the biggest blunder in the opening, I think. And he lost to the machine. Do you know what position was that? That's for Darren.
Man versus the machine. Johnny, let's get the game.
This is the first time ever that they lost, a game. So let's see if we go now to the rapid. And we'll have Wolfgang. Look at this match. Wolfgang versus the scientist. The Wolf versus the scientist.
I'll tell you, I'm proud of Wolfie. Wolfie's been very, very active.
The Wolf versus the scientist.
In playing.
The scientist is playing.
That's actually going to be a good game. Black's winning.
Black is winning, yeah.
King, that pawn is running.
Yeah. Wolf is playing the London. I have to make this video out of the London. I'm asking out there to the coaches. Have you guys done any London? I need to make this little tiny black video for Black.
I made a video for I made a study for my students with that whole maneuver thing that I showed you.
With
it was a line where they go 97, knight f5, 96 to control e5. You know what I'm talking about?
E7. How
about this game between Anthony and Drew from PS59?
Oh, Drew 59, yeah, and Anthony.
This is actually a very nice game here.
Let me see.
They both somehow lost their corner rooks.
Oh my goodness! Yes, how this
and they weren't traded, by the way.
Yeah.
So it looks
I'd rather be, but who I'd rather be? Is this a blunder?
White fork, black, and then later in the game, oh man, Drew played knight f3 check and didn't take the queen.
Let me see.
Oh man, Drew had this game won early.
Knight takes f3.
Yeah, on the move.
Oh, and he picked up the bishop? No, he did not capture the queen. Yeah,
capture anything.
What about here? Well, he's not. Look at in the last position. He's not. Did he capture? Oh yeah, he did capture the knight. Yeah, rook d1. And like I always said, once you're winning material, you just have to slow down yourself.
I don't like rook d1 because once the queen moves before it's a threat.
Yeah.
So I would have not even taken on c2. I would have played like queen a5 and just put pressure on because after you take on c2, he's gonna start bugging you.
Yeah. Yeah, bishop d3 maybe could be 2, and yeah, it seems like winning for definitely for black. You're up a piece. You can't complain about these positions. Uh, let's see if I got my answer from Darren. Very good. Oh my goodness, Darren is it's beautiful. He remembers. Look, coach, the question I asked about Gary Kasparov, Darren just answered it. He says against Deep Blue, a Caro-Can Karpov variation. This means that Karpov variation is dismissal of variation. With they play knight b7 and knight d7 and then knight f6. Yep, that's what happened. Darren, you got it. You got it. He's making amazing. Darren has such a great memory, and he can play amazing chess. I think I will be an amazing player. He is an amazing player, actually. Has to work on his principles, but oh, Darren, can you change your brain for Coach Brain? I'll be all the way over there. Let's see, go up and Shadin on deck. We have Kyle versus Christopher. Nathan versus, we have Avan versus Louis. Oliver versus Julian. Oh, Shadin. I want to see Shadin. My friend Shadin, he's playing Goodrich.
Goodrich. Good. Yo, let me tell you, I don't know who's been more active than Goodrich, man. That guy.
I don't think so. No one.
And he's such another. I know
a fired kid.
The kid, but these kids are truly talented, man.
Oh goodness, she didn't just blunder this. He just blundered the bishop. How did this even happen? I mean, like, yeah, he had this. I always explain to kids that you play this position, and then it's just like they play d5.
I don't like that capture for what?
Yeah, d5 is not bishop d3. You're supposed to take on d5.
That's a free pawn. That's a free pawn. If rook c1, queen a3, or queen a5, or queen b2. No.
Yeah, this upper piece. I'm not gonna, let's go next game, which is we already watched Nate. Let's see, Mr. Chamario versus Lewis. So a PS11 match. Let's see.
Avansky.
Oh, look what we have, Coach. I'm going to be inspired. If people ask me ever, what are you inspired of? I'm going to be inspired to start playing Albin Counter Gambit. We're going to do, if we do this coach tournament, we're going to play some blitz. I am advising to everyone, I'm going to play Albin's Counter Gambit myself.
Yeah, after D takes E5, at first, what's funny? This D4 move, I didn't think it was right, but when I looked it up, it's right.
Yeah. No, I mean, like, when you have this, it's like such an activity. I know these days it's a line with the A3 line, which is putting the Albin into a serious pressure on the position. But the truth is, it's actually very interesting to play. I think yes, why not? Why not so out? Not, every now and then to play it. I think I will use it a few times. For blitz, should be a great weapon. You remember, what was it? Jakov used to play this gambit called, not Budapest Gambit, but he used to play the other way, like 94,
What do you call that?
Farhowicz, I don't know, Farhowicz. Type of it. It was okay. Let me see who we have here. Mr. Javeri, Arhen, so.
The Javeris.
He does have a bishop Pierce over here in this position.
Happy birthday. That's very nice of her.
And why not? Why not play here?
Mommy, Poppy, so I'll send this out. And Mommy? Oh, that's so. And Mommy? Poppy, so I'll send it out.
So we have here and queening. Okay, so it seems like a interesting position. Well, probably. I think I would not trade this third square bishop. Actually, yeah, because you want to play rook ba, I guess. You want to play rook ba, rook cca, maybe a5. He's looking for piece activity, I guess, on the king side. It's gonna take a little bit longer. You have any sharp game that you have found? Something that's gonna be, yeah, this haven't come to time, but I think it will be the spices, sharper position that we will get.
Let's see what I can find here. I'm gonna go dig up in the game and see what I can cook up. So let's see. You know who's been giving great games, and I keep saying his name, but Caleb. Caleb's been, and he's done.
Yeah, let me see. No, I think he's done. I didn't saw his game going on. I saw Kyle's game.
Caleb lost quick. Wow. Who did he lose to?
No, I don't. Didn't he win? He lost.
Did he lose to Lisa Hunter or Maxwell? He lost to one of them.
Let me see this position. Oh, Kyle playing this. Yeah.
Which
when I see this, when I see this variation, who do you think? Which player do you think with the white pieces? Look, Kyle playing like this.
I was a monster, man.
Yeah. I know it's like castle. Yeah. Now he's in trouble already. The queen. Then look at b1. And this. It's just Well, this should be winning this. It's a very tricky.
Kyle knows his lines very well.
Yeah, this line is like.
Wait, rook b3. Rook b3 here, no?
No, the rook is hanging on a1.
So just queen h4?
Yeah, queen h4. You don't have to make it a big deal out of just this.
Yeah, I didn't even realize. I didn't even see queen h4 first.
Yeah, queen h4. That's it. Boom. Bye.
So queen h4.
Christopher would be in trouble after this. Yes.
Knight d6, f6.
I mean, like you have an attack with a very big attack by just playing normal moves, right?
Right, but there's no defense around the king. That's the problem.
Yeah, there's no pieces. That pattern, once the queen is far away from the king.
Karpov variation against deep blue. Karpov was black. Wow.
No, Kasparov was black. Not Karpov.
That's what he said. Kasparov. That's what he said. Kasparov.
Yeah.
Oh no, but then
he was playing. Kasparov tried to play like Karpov, the Karo can. He allowed the sacrifice on f7.
Darren wants to take a look at Julian's game. Let's go look for Julian.
Julian's game. Okay, so we have to switch tournament, and we'll come in here. But there's no Julian's game.
Julian finish?
Yep, Julian just finished.
All right, what about no, he's playing. Oliver and Julian. What are you talking about?
Where are they?
The last game. Dude.
Oh, okay.
Looks like Julian's
Frenchman. I told you.
He's down a piece though.
He is?
Why is he always down a piece?
Because he plays too fast, and I think he's not literally. He's a very good player, but his problem is that he's not asking himself what his opponent's intention. You see, he knows his French very well. Look how he's playing the French, right?
But he just walked into a fork on b5.
Yeah, but then he just makes a. Sometimes he just. I tell him, Julian, you're making a silly blunder or something. And I'm like, yeah. Like, look here. Yeah, this pawn takes. There's a phone. Let me see here. This thing's okay. Let me see. Another. Let's see. Oh, let's see Mira. How's Mira doing?
Oliver won by resignation.
Now look at this. Mira, she likes to play this thing, and her brother Arush is amazing. They both play this Grand Prince attack, which is such an interesting positions. Not easy to, it's like G4, and then I'm definitely coming for F5. played this position a few times. You know what? Actually, Coach Alex, I think that one thing there's a video I'm going to highly advise is Coach Alex makes Coach Figgy will make a video out of the Grand Prince. I think he can do it. I think even Coach Aaron plays it very well. So I highly would like to see one of those two players doing a video out of the Grand Prince attack. They both I think they have considerably certain expertise. Especially I mean obviously I know Coach Sharon has showed kids to play this, but I know Coach Ali has a very well expertise on this one. Oh.
It's an interesting game. They play relatively slow, so especially Mira.
Mira, yeah, she plays very slow. That's actually nice. I like to see this because you know they think a lot. That's actually good.
All right, let me see if I find another game.
Let's see, Chris and
How about Nathan and Noah?
Mr. Gelston is playing? Look,
Yeah,
Adrian. Yes.
They're what's this?
Oh my goodness, but this is so messy. Why this?
I like messy game.
Yeah.
This Arhan and Rob.
I'm pin. I castle. I mean, if this queen d3 move now, also it's black's to move.
Look at this endgame with Arhan. Arhan versus Raghav.
Oh, let me see how that game was going. Yeah, that was like a good game. Oh, yeah, but this f5 move, 95. Is there any problem why you couldn't play f6? Let me just refresh because I really want to know if there's any problem. You can't play f6 in this. Can you not play f6 here? Yes, you can play f6. Why would you allow this? Oh, now I get it, because he was actually just capturing the pawn on d4, so he was not worried. The knight has no support. So I guess I could just play like rook b4, rook e4, just start thinking to play d4 and move like that, which is making the position to be better. I'm able to push my pawn to d5, d4, d3, run, right? I always tell the kids, if you have a plus pawn, run with it, right? If you don't want to stay with your pawn over there, so definitely run with the pawn. So a10. Let's see who's out there with some ideas. Oh, we are into Arhan's game. Good. Thank you. That's what we're watching. We're into Arhan's game.
Arhan's game is nice. I mean, it's imbalanced in the game. He's like Arhan's up a pawn.
Yeah.
A pass D pawn. He has the bishop versus the knight. He has a couple things working for him.
Yeah. I mean, like, always a big advice. If you have a plus pawn, run with it. So you must be considering, why not trade it? I will have traded rook e3 and then just play this endgame, but I mean, it makes sense. e4, rook takes e4, pawn takes knight d4, and I'm not winning. But definitely just trading or maybe just bishop c6, g4 ideas, I guess, or something. But rook e3, it's my life easy. Just take on e3 and play g5 and keep making progress, pushing your pawns. That's for sure what you want to do here, right? I mean, I think his position, White was okay. Ragat was okay in the game, you know. I think he kind of like messed it up a little bit. I did like his position when he was around here or something like around here, but yeah. This bishop h5 was not making too much, so b4, interesting. Yeah, I can fix the pawn. Now the question, can I play king f2 with the purpose to chase? Yeah, king f2 should be my move. Oh, then f4 happens. Then knight c6, and then king d6, and then knight b8, and then just wins the pawn. Yeah. Well, you're not winning the pawn. We're trading pawns. Nope, that's not the move. King f2. No, actually, this is interesting. Now he has knight b8, and the game could get complicated.
Yeah,
I think
this king f2 move was actually nice.
Yeah. So now I can just go knight f3. I think. No, take the knight.
No, this is not that bad.
Yeah, because of f4.
And then he ends up winning the b pawn. It'll be 3-on-1, I think.
Yeah.
Right, knight there.
But I had knight b8.
Pawn, and now king c4 is coming, and then king b5, and
yeah, but king c4.
Yeah,
knight, king c4. I'll play something like maybe it's a draw. Maybe I'm in time to attack your pawns. Maybe not. Yeah, that's the key. Now knight d5 check, and then knight f6, and it gives me huge big chances out of the draw. Oh no, that's a mistake. Knight d5 was the precise. Knight d5, knight gets to f6, and then you just attacking on h5, and then playing king f4 on the next move. It will definitely guarantee for a draw.
Yeah, I think he messed that up.
Yeah, that's why knight did it. Your knight needs to get to f6. That's just the strong idea here.
And the good thing for black is that the bishop controls the h1 square in case
h1 square, yeah.
Pass.
Yeah, in case that he wants to go like knight g7.
Yeah, that's something to look at.
So knight h5, and yeah, knight g7. You move it away. Oh, yeah. Maybe h5 is the move. This could be.
Llama ya. Si tuvo un accidente, reciba el dinero que usted se merece llamando al abogado del número 7. 718-777-7777. Lesionado. 718-777-7777. Cuando nos enfrentamos a la adversidad, encontramos cómo superarla.
Gotta load that TV. This is an interesting endgame. Oh, now black's just winning after that trade. Oh, that was that. Yeah, he messed up there. This should be a very easy one for Arhan now. Whenever the H pawn is pushed for white, Arhan will reply with G5 and game over. I don't really see what he can do.
Well, king g3. King g3, king f5.
No, king b3, king f5. Yeah, this is just a simple win for black. He's gonna shoulder.
No, but I play king.
No, that was a mistake. Goodness. Why did he do that? That's the worst move to do.
No, I mean, that's actually okay.
Yeah, he's still winning.
Because I thought that all the way he just plays king f5. Yeah, this is going to be a win. Okay, so how this game got into this? So highly surprised that this happened. So she didn't going to win this. Yeah, 85. Yeah, there's no way. Like I don't know. I thought Elliot was like up a piece, but I guess he blundered again. Um, and I don't know. It was a little bit of whatever happened. I mean, this was like around here. Yeah, he was up a piece, and for some reason, how did he blunder the piece? How did he allow this thing? Yeah, but now this is just losing. I can easily play. Well, this is not 100% losing, but I could play a move like.
What in the world happened here, man?
How did this happen? Oh, but now he's allowing the. Oh goodness! Oh no! Now this is losing. Because I allowed him to push. Why not King B2 was the right move?
This game between Avon and Lewis is also very interesting.
Yeah. This is.
White's just winning now.
Yeah.
So Shading with the comeback.
I know.
All right. Johnny, let's go. Actually, let's check on the 1000, man. We've been on that side a lot. Let's check out. We have Ane and Akash. I know you like to check on Akash.
Let me see. Check the cash.
That one?
Let me check the cash and cash. On the...
Oh, it's a rook, a pawn, and a knight versus a rook and 6 pawns.
Yeah. That was a cash kicking because I cash, he said to me, Coach, I go and watch our videos. He goes after and he watched them so he can get a feedback out of his own games. Look at that. So that's why I always said, like, if he's doing this, I am more than willing to go over his games a little bit on it. So
Johnny,
actually do it. I promise him I will do it.
Johnny, you tell us the story every day.
I'm sorry, but I can't. I'm old. It's like I never says like an old man, and I forget the thing that I told you. So yeah, this is like I'm getting old. I think.
What's up, guys?
Prematurely. I'm the old man. That's what I tell kids all the time.
That's just an excuse, man. Come on.
Yay. This was Julian. Okay, so this is He has a few pawns out of this, a lot of pawns. So this should be enough. He's playing Anai from PS11. So Anai plays very good. It's just let me see if he's playing his games and how he's not being hyper aggressive, which is something I literally discussed with him when you play the game. I want you to develop and then you start thinking about, I need to go over this game for sure.
And Anai wins via checkmate. All right, let's look at Emma and Keon.
He did checkmate on F7. Gosh.
Emma and Keon.
Yeah. And I will not let these things go. Emma and Keon.
So we have a material imbalance here as well. I like material imbalance positions. We've been getting them a lot. That was just a blunder.
This is just a blunder.
Back rank.
Back rank? How? Oh, rook D1. Oh, look at that. Kids I like to be tricky sometimes. They go over there and they put the rook, they get a little bit excited.
This move's not that bad, though, because also rook E7's coming. And maybe after that,
actually, you improve the position of the piece, yeah. Or rook E6. Yeah. But how would I deal with this in a game? Am I have a chance to be winning? Probably. That should be my move. Well, what if I play a very simple move, just like A3 or B3? Yeah. Wow. Scientist was able to, you know. I don't know. What do you think? I think White should be able to. Yeah, I think White's just winning at some point, but very tricky, sneaky moves you need to find in order to be able to win this position. I mean, it's not sneaky or tricky because sure, this is you say tricky, sneaky, or tricky move, but um, it's actually that's what it is. You try to rely on tactics in order for you to defend yourself on the position, which is actually very nice. It's good. I don't like this bishop g4. It kind of blocks my d file. Maybe bishop to c6 was making a lot of sense. And then I can put my knight on d5, coming back to the game with a winning position. I think this was way, way, way stronger. Ooh, we have now this queen d1, yeah, like I mentioned before. I did not like that. So bishop c6, this move would have been, and maybe you could just play with h1 at some point. This would have been pretty okay. And getting ready yourself to play. This is not bad too.
Maybe rook d4.
Now, yeah, because I did not like the bishop g4. The bishop needed to go to c6. That was the best.
Oh no, actually, if rook d4, queen a5, and then queen a8's a threat. I'm just trying to get rid of the f4 pawn so the e5 pawn hangs and those open files really become useful for the rooks.
Yeah.
So maybe just something like h6 was h6, or no, I don't want to play h6 or g6.
Yeah. I mean, to learn a lot, what it will be. My plan should be make my pieces to be active and working together. The bishop in g4 is not working with the rest of the pieces. Your knight, the queen, they're not being active where they belong. So that's why bishop needs to go into the big diagonal. Maybe their knight can try to land on d6 outpost, or maybe just d5, which is short, and try to win a pawn here. But you're getting into a problem with these two hanging pawns. The rook can come to d4, targets here, and target the pawn, right? Which is a hanging pawn because it's not protected by another pawn on behind. Opposite from the e5 pawn. Now g6 could be a move. Then bishop d3. I'm thinking this is the way to go for white.
Play g6, right?
Yeah, just to get a little bit of respiratory, then just bishop d3 and see how it goes. I mean, although g6 bishop d3 allows some knight d5 knight f6 idea later on.
I wasn't crazy about this move yet with the back rank weak. Maybe after takes, you can play g6 and then.
Yeah. The strongest move in this position is to play queen a5. You have to capture the pawn and then create checkmate threats. Just capture pawns. You're about to lose your pawn on f4. And
Coach Nash is the check-in. Coach Nash, hello.
Yeah, queen a5. I saw queen c6, but why not just capture? Give me, give me, give me. Why not give me, give me, give me? Whoa, g6 happened. Let me see. This is enough. Just bishop goes to d3. And Although there is this knight c8 move that could be very interesting. I get the knight to c8, and they're not no easy square for the rook. Knight c8, right? This seems tricky, tricky. Good move. Not no now, not queen c5. Oh wait, look at this one. It's hitting both rooks too. These kids are doing tactics in this position. Look at that. So both rooks are under attack, and I don't actually. This might be better. I don't see a way for black to protect both rooks. So I would probably say that if just probably going for this is the best choice. Queen takes on e7, queen takes on f5, and you need to play from here. Don't not under it. You're gonna be up a piece with the white, but
wait,
not
after no, but if black can get in rook takes e5, rook f1 is rook c1, queen c1's a big threat.
Yeah, no, but this is it's white's move. So white can just play queen takes e7. Queen e7?
It's gonna take.
What happened to queen e7? Queen e7, queen f5.
Must.
It's a must. Yeah. It's up a piece, but you know what? I would run with my h pawn if you keep being passive. The worst enemy of a knight is a rook pawn. You know, right. That's what they say all the time. The worst enemy of a knight is a rook pawn. Don't forget.
Queen f5 was played. Queen check. King g7 only move. Let's go. You got to go quick. 54 seconds for Keon. Now what? Oh, how about knight? Was knight f8 any good? Knight f8, knight c8. I mean, with the idea of trying to get to e7.
Maybe. I mean, yeah, interesting ideas on here. I like this one too. Queen b5 should be fine. Knight c4. All you need to do is just capture. If he captures this h pawn,
that h pawn is fast. I don't know why. Emma needs to push the h pawn.
This is a mistake because dude, put the knight on c4. You have it. Oh my goodness. Is that a blunder? Yes, it is. All you need to do now is push the c pawn all the way up. How is queen d3 helping? c4, c5, c6.
You know, the thing, he's made the last couple moves in literally seconds. He had only he had 56 seconds a couple moves ago, so he just
let's say Shadin.
Push pawn should do it here.
So Shadin
Shadin's a fighter.
He won his game, and right now he's doing it. And I know he's been working so serious when it comes to chess, so he has a decent position here, right? Yes, it is. Opposite color bishop, but a good game. We are definitely. I'd rather be here. Maybe white. Can I do rook lifts or just queen d2?
Rook lift is definitely interesting. Yeah, I like white. I like the rook lift idea. We have the dark square bishop, g7 can become.
Because this f6, I'm not concerned about f6, coach, because I just take with my bishop on e5, you know? And it just actually helps me improve the position of my bishop. Right now, this is why I like rook left, because what about bishop f3? I don't know what you're doing later on, but this is something. Yep, there you go. It was just very simple. Just put just play the position slowly. The rook left was good. Idea rook g3. Why not? And I like the queen on b4 sometimes just for a little bit, then just regroup it. Now the position, it's okay for black, and we're in a similar situation. If f6 is played, I will capture, put the pawn on e5, But black has a chance to play c5, and then the bishop on e5 is not so stable anymore. Opposite color bishop favors the attacker, especially in the middle game. Just h3, king h2. You like a lot of people say, oh, well, play opposite color bishops. I'm gonna be drawn. No, it's not.
Yeah, but if white could play like rook, maybe rook e3, rook c3, and over to g3, then
yeah, that's what I thought. It was going to be okay, and as you have the chance to always later play f3, not to allow your opponent's bishop to be active. But okay, I guess this was what happened up down to here on the game. Let's see one of the other guys. If she did is littering, but we have Caleb. Caleb is here. Did he win? Lose the game? What was it? Let's see Noah Gelston. Let's see how Noah is doing. So he has this e4 against Matt Stringer. No, Matt Stark. Which Matt is? So no, look at here. Okay, so they checked. Yeah, this is very, very sharp for. Oh my goodness! There was a. What happened? Oh my goodness! Noah blundered his queens. Oh my god. Yeah, this is. So we have Elliot versus Warren. They've been playing for a long time already in the tournaments. And this is Sharpie. Let's see. He got into this Svechnikov. Oh yeah, I know who. Warren, he used to ask me at camp all the time about Svechnikov. Any Svechnikov players on the chat? Who has ever faced a Svechnikov around here? Oh. Anyone is a.
Mommy, you open the shit, aren't you? I am too. Bullshit.
Svechnikov player.
I thought that was you want to say like that.
Pelican player. Let's just put my way. Pelican.
My way or the highway.
My way or the highway. I don't want to hear like it's Svechnikov. And I can't spell that as Pelican variation.
Who's that? Symphoraz. Who's that?
I don't know. I was just checking around myself. Symphoraz is hello.
I like the Pelican.
Svechnikov?
Yeah.
Pelican. Why not? Yeah, it's very sharp. This is Magnus. I played a few times back in the games. This Magnus Sicilian defense. It's very equal and complicated. Great choices.
Warren. That end game is just winning for white. Let me see what I can find here. How about this game with Christopher Lampton?
Svechnikov. Christopher, let's see. What do we have? So he's white. He tried. I love to watch kids play d4, c4. Oh my goodness, this is beautiful.
I wonder what black's waiting for to go b5 here.
h3. This queen e2. Yeah, this was just tricky. Don't be tricky. Make positions moves that help your position to improve. Yeah. So now I guess black is just way better because after b5, queenside pawn majority, extra material.
Yeah, I play
C
b5.
pawn, it's going to be something for sure. If you're not playing
I
b5,
would
then don't play
just go
Benelux.
b5, and c4, and
If you're
maybe the thing is a bishop. I think black's bishop needs to hit f6. Maybe b5, hit the queen, and then bishop f6 immediately after that.
I mean, like, I will probably say to any Benoni player, if you don't play b5, then don't play Benoni. Give you that piece of advice. If you're not made to play b5, don't play Benoni. How the lot. Interesting. For what I say. Wait. Let's see, anybody? This should be almost last round from Rapid. And we have Wiley and Caitlin on 39. Kian is on fire. He has won every single game.
He's smart.
Oh.
Whatever.
I'm just hearing, laughing about it.
Darius says negative. No Pelican players. I like the Pelican. And
it's actually a good idea to try. There's a lot of Sicilian defenses and stuff that I highly advise kids and people to play. Like, for example, which position could be interesting to actually be played? I played it a few times a lot of years ago. I might try to play it. Those Sicilians with knight c6, d6, knight f6, classical Sicilian. But Venek was a huge fan of it. Anybody on the channel who knows what the classical Sicilian is with the black pieces, which I highly advise. Mr. Reese, Julian, guys, you can check down on those. Those are very, very good ones that can literally help. Okay, so I was thinking over here for a few seconds, and yeah. So what could be like this? H3? No, F3? Maybe. And I take on E4. Yeah. I think that he's just doing great. I think black is doing great because, oh my goodness, no, this was not definitely what you want to see. Oh, this is a Berlin wall. So takes. And after takes with the queen, yeah. Oh. I guess black should be on the win.
Yep.
It's on the right then, playing rook, bishop pierced, and just wait with DA, and why not? Game seems far away better for him. Emma versus Anai. Oh my goodness, let me see. Anai, you're being aggressive, super aggressive.
Emma's solid.
Yeah. Well, he plays H3. Why not D4 Anai and IC3? Oh no, it's Emma who plays. I'm sorry. So I told Anai to try some Sicilian ideas, but he's trying e5. Yeah.
The quick peasies flying down the board. B4, B5, B6.
I think players should go. Let's see, Miles and Anthony. Oh yeah, Miles is winning in this one. Checkmate.
Let's go back to, I guess.
She didn't. Oh wait, my God. Let me see. She did. So what is the game?
The day is up a piece.
A piece. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. And then what happens if B5 maybe? I don't know. I mean,
B5, maybe just rook C3.
Yeah, just regroup and leave. Just leave. You're fine. You're up a piece. I don't know how this happened. She was like looking like down the pawn, but I could like totally say that. I mean, just make normal moves. Just bring those two rooks to the king side where there is like an open file, and that's it. Split the rook over there, h4, and the position should be fine. Yeah. Try and just keep moving the rook back and forward. It's like not doing any of that. Maybe just rook b6. It's the right way to play so that you create threat on both. No, not this one, but okay. Totally. Pushing his pawn, yeah, I mean, it's reasonable. You can get the pawn on e7, put the bishop on g5. Why not? Yeah, Nathan's gonna be into try and travel big time. Yeah. Coach.
So really quick, I'm just gonna state the current standings in 1,000 plus USCF. We have a clear person in the league right now. Nicholas B. Trinity is in first place, 3 out of 3. Kyle Blankman is behind him, 2.5. Shadink's 2 and 2, but Shadink should be going 3 out of 3 after this game. Nathan 2 and 2. He's probably gonna lose this one. Arhan 2 out of 3. Elliot 2 out of 3. Lewis 2 out of 3. Caleb 2 out of 3. Yvonne 2 out of 3. Maxwell 2 out of 3. All right.
Shadink has to just bring your pieces back into the game. Yeah, bring the rook from b3, get your rook on e3, and be ready to see if it can break through, right?
You know what move I like here too? After he regroups his rooks, I like h4.
Yeah. That's what I was like begging for this move, of course. Yeah, this is a very normal strong move. It's just h4. I don't know why you keep or this one. Keeps the pieces and you just have to go in. Rook e6 now, it's super strong, very strong.
Come on, Shadink, play h4, man.
h4.
We need the f6 square we need to clear the 6 rank, right? So h4, if g5, if g4, rook f4, and then bishop g4, and now the 6 rank is available for use.
Yeah. But even rook e6 right now, I think also possible because this guy here allowed him to get in. So just like rook e6, and I'm winning a pawn on c6. You move it, then just I'm ready to to discover check-in. Just make progress.
So he went rookie 6 right away.
Yeah. Yeah, now rookie 6. It's like, how is it that you say shop?
Chop, chop, chop.
I think now I know who I'm gonna blame every time I'm coaching.
And you say chop?
Yeah, I have some. No, I have a student who I coach, very strong player, but he has a problem with the shop. Okay.
Where he says
Uh,
chop?
yes, and
I
he
know
has a
exactly.
problem.
I know exactly who you're
And yeah, yeah. I have this student, and then I'm like, stop trading pieces all the time.
you talking about a show.
Yes, he goes to me. I'm like, stop! Every time you make a mistake is when you go shop. You can't get it out. And I'm like, your mistakes are based on shop. Just keep the pieces on the board. Such a nice kid, and like, just.
He's
So
funny.
now I know. Yeah, I know. He's amazing.
Chop.
But because you remember some of the times we've been trying to help him and everything. But he trades too many pieces, goes to for end games, and he's like literally winning. Has a winning middle game for an attack.
But he says it too. He goes chop.
Yeah, now I know who I'm gonna blame. Who was the one who teach him the chop, and then he keeps trading pieces.
No, because when I analyze like games, or I was looking at his games in the summer. Every time he'll trade a piece, I'll say chop.
Chop, right?
All right, this
He
is
was
over.
like that.
Looks like Shading putting the finishing touches
Well,
on.
I was telling everybody, and I've been doing my lessons and everything for the last year, and I think that he's ready to go way higher if he keeps putting way much more effort into playing very focused. I mean, this is just great.
And I told Shading, man, I think at some point when his rating had went up a bit, he was a bit afraid to lose games. I told him, don't worry about that. Just go play, man.
Yeah. So this is the right way. Yes, King B7, and now just go for the, I think, ladder checkmate, which is lesson number 2 or 3 out of checkmate patterns, right? So this is something that you could do. So you should be able to finish this game in the next few. Next move actually. You can see, yeah, he saw this checkmate. Yeah. Oh, guys, we had an amazing day today. I think she did with 3 out of 3, making great progress. Very, very, very strong coach. Keep tuning us. We're gonna be over here at 4 p.m. You guys can sometimes after broadcast and all that, go over the video games, or if you're at home and you're not playing, hey, tune in on the tournament. You can learn a lot out of our analysis, and don't forget also Coach Figgy will be at 6 p.m. also going over some games. We go over here some of the games very briefly, so that you can learn and tune it up, or you can follow up the kids with the coach comments. Pretty good, and yeah, get ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll have Sam Shanklin at 6 p.m. around over that time to go over the games. We're gonna choose the best possible games. We're gonna deliver to them if you're participating in the tournament, and Coach Shanky will be on shape.
Shanky Panky will be here.
Yep.
On Wednesday, tomorrow.
Okay. So we're gonna break it up and see you at 4 p.m. Please get ready. Darren, Jillian, practice. Let me know about what you think about the classical Sicilian. I want to see if you guys may ever try it. Very interesting. Darren says he does not like Pelican. Makes a hole in B5.
He doesn't like
around the night. Yeah. I'll try to see if I can do a little bit of those videos. So guys, see you around and enjoy and have a good lunch. See you later. Stay safe.
All right, guys, in a couple hours.
Okay, see you in a few hours.